Hello guys, my name is JP and welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time we had some problems. This time, we are losing $30 a day. I have figured out a way to solve that. You get paid significantly more for, say, maximum security prisoners than you do for minimum. So the trick is to if you intake minimum security prisoners and upgrade them to maximum, you get paid as much as you do for maximum. So hopefully, we'll see here probably at the end of the day when it pays us out, when it updates this thing, that we should be making quite a bit of money instead of losing it. And that'll be great, because we can't keep this up for very long. And it doesn't influence the way they behave, as far as I can tell, because even the game says, if you go to the wiki for it, that their security level doesn't determine how they behave. It just determines the likelihood of their behavior when they come in. So then having them, as long as I'm intaking minimum security prisoners that like haven't murdered anybody and stuff, then I have no problem. 'Cause that's really what it does. It determines what they've already done to be in prison, not what they will do in prison. Like you see, I've had minimum security guys try to escape just because they want to escape. Okay, let's make sure that's all of them. We can go to, where is it? Prisoners. Okay, yeah, now I have 15 maximum security prisoners. And this, I don't know if it's completely updated yet. Yeah, but I'm already making 1,300 a day, and it hasn't updated yet. Although I'm about to lose another guy. So we can probably go ahead and hire a couple more guards. Or at least one more. Because they do get tired and they have to be replaced. And if they have to be replaced and there isn't anybody to take their place, then that area is just unmanned. And that is a massive security problem. Also, I played a lot the past weekend, just on my own. They don't need yard time. And the shower needs to be what starts their day. I just have to change something real quick. This time we'll go ahead and start on some other little things, hopefully. As soon as he's done, I'm going to do prison labor, and hopefully we will be able to get them to do work too. Because if I get enough of them doing enough work, we will also be able to make money while making money. Prisons are a scam, man. This whole thing is nuts. And so what I need to do here is add foundation in between these two buildings. Let's see if it'll let me do it. Right here should work. Basically, I'm going to make it so the shower is part of the same building. And what I've figured out is, as long as it's in the same building, they have no problem just leaving the shower, going to the cell, and going to the restroom. Because that was the main problem. Is they'd have to go to the restroom, but they're stuck in the shower there for an hour, unless they're going to take a shit in the drains, which hopefully they don't do. Then they need to go to the restroom and they start complaining. When they wake up, they have so many complaints. Like they're hungry and they need to take a shit. I think this will work out just fine, because I can stick in one, two, three, let's say 3 hours of work time, which isn't that bad. So I know making sure they have plenty of free time is also important, so they don't start trying to kill each other and stuff. Everybody seems to be eating. These metal detectors will save your life every time, so always get metal detectors. I do need to put in more benches still, so that seems to be a problem. I should be able to fit some. What's right behind it? little tight. Maybe over here for now, until I expand the building. I'm still going to expand it probably out to about right here, so I can add a couple more rows of tables and benches. So right now I just realized there isn't even enough space for these guys to eat, much less more guys to eat. And I'm still having problems with the sink. Like right now I'm just having them dump the dirty trays and buy new ones, because I can't figure this out. Nope. Where you going with that spoon, guy? You don't need a spoon in bed. What are you gonna do? Pick your nose with it? Yeah, the environment's pretty bad too. These guys need cleaning, but they need prison labor first. Because I can actually make them do the cleaning. Once I get the prison labor, I can build a cleaning closet, and they can do the cleaning pretty much. They just deliver bleach, and they take it and do the cleaning. So we're back to making money, although I kind of cheated to make the money. It's still better than not having it. This guy's going to go into lockdown in his damn bed anyway, so it's working out good for him. I really want to know what's up with the sink. Let me try to run big pipe to the whole thing. Maybe that's why. Maybe it needed big pipe and I just didn't think about it. Like maybe the whole thing needs big pipe. At worst, we'll waste a little bit of pipe and it won't be a problem. One thing I'll have to do is take off these staff doors, but I'll only take them off on this side. For when they do prison labor, they can work in the kitchen too. I'll have to take off the staff doors so that they can actually get in there. But only on this side, so they still have to come through the metal detector, so they can't take things from the kitchen without me noticing. I also need to make a shortcut eventually, straight across through here at least, so they don't have to go all the way around. So for right now, we need to work on the prison labor, and I need to hire a foreman. There's already office ready for him, so it's perfect. Oh, foreman's office. He doesn't have anything in there. I didn't realize that. Office desk. He can be on this side. Chair. And a file cabinet. I don't know what they do with the file cabinets. I don't know if that's where he keeps his porn or a bottle of booze. I personally probably keep a bottle of booze in there. Alright, so no grants. So the $27,000 we have is what we have. But at least now we're gaining $1,000 a day, even if I do have to spend excessively. So we need to go ahead and start building on the prison labor, because that, especially the workshop, where they're able to make license plates, that especially will pump out quite a bit of money. So I'm thinking I'll do this over here by right here. Yeah, right here seems alright. This needs to be kind of big, so let's make it big. I can go ahead and take it all the way out to the sidewalk for easy access. Of course, it means I'm not going to have a sidewalk going through here like I wanted, but I kind of need the money. Because this already has a power line going through it, and I don't need water here, I just need electricity. Although it does need to be a lot of electricity, so I'm going to have to put in a few more capacitors here. Those are pretty expensive, but they'll save me a lot of trouble later on, because the workshop stuff, the workshop press and the workshop saw, they take a lot of power. Not to mention I'll have to put another metal detector in there so they don't take tools and kill each other. So let's actually do the contraband one, so I can show you that finally. Because you'll see what I mean when I meant you can see where it's going and where it's coming from, because it's actually, it's not really helpful. I mean, if you just put metal detectors everywhere, you won't have the problems to begin with. But it is definitely informative. These guys they need to go to sleep when they're in there. I'm thinking of taking some of their free time beforehand, like move the eating up an hour. Because right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in between eating. I can go ahead and make that 6. And make this a kind of just lockdown time. If it's nothing, it's not free time, but it's not sleep time, so they're just in the cells. So I've noticed, well, nah, I'm gonna do that the way it was, for now at least. I'll figure it out later on. I need to look that up again and make sure that's how it works, because I don't want them just running around. Because they come over here and they don't go to sleep, and then have that problem. I wonder if you can actually see if they're digging tunnels in the utility thing while they're digging it, or until it's done. It's another thing. So many things you need to look up on the wiki for this game. Alright, we have the entrance. So we have the building. I need to put an entrance. I think just the one door is good, so I don't have to waste. I'm going to put it right here. Three blocks on from that, okay? 1, 2, 3. Like that, I don't have to worry about running extra line for metal detector. So I can just put it here. I don't think it doesn't seem to matter which direction it's facing. Like, I don't think I've ever seen them sneak past it or something, so shouldn't be a problem. And we don't have the things for it yet. The you know, the get to the chopper. The objects. Why did I couldn't? I should not take pills before recording. My mind is not quite there. You know, the workshop and the press and the saw. I'll just call them that from now on. I don't have those yet, so I can't put them in. And I can't designate a room yet until that's done either, so. But that should be ready by morning. Same with Contraband, that'll be ready pretty soon. The closed caption television thing, it helps because you can have 3 places that don't need to be monitored. Like I could put one of these in the visitor room, the visitation room, which I don't seem to have. Did I not? Oh my god. I forgot to even designate it. So, oh my god, I'm so stupid. So I've had families waiting this whole time thinking they could visit, and they couldn't even visit. And this guy was wasting his time being stationed there. Story of my life. That's what happens when I play this on like half asleep or something. I don't know what's going on. So let's go ahead and start expanding this thing, because this is going to get on my nerves pretty quick. If I do it like this, I believe it'll just expand it. I'm going to make this as big as I can right now, so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah. I wish I'd made it a block bigger on one side so they could walk down the middle, but having to walk down the side isn't so bad. Alright, let's get rid of these things. Dump them. Dump those too. It didn't seem to help, the pipe. You know what it is? It's not connected. Nothing on that side is connected. Well, there's my problem. Yeah, I think it's because it's going straight under there. I don't think I can put pipes there. Yeah, I couldn't put pipes there. So stupid. I just realized that there's no water going in that direction. Well, I'm solving all my problems today. This is great. What is that ding, anyways? It's not me doing a thing, because There's nothing to do. Well, everything has been explained today. Oh, okay, it was the building being completed. They'll put in the lights and move the rubble. And we can go ahead and ask them to put in... Ask them? You do my job, bitches. Need a space to walk in, a space for the bench, and a space for the table. Walk in, bench, table. Walk in, bench, table. Weird, empty spot over here. Great. So useful. That's what happens when I don't plan. Normally for the game, I actually use that planning thing a lot now. At least when I play with myself. But for here, I kind of let it go natural. So it seems like I don't know what I'm doing. So it's more entertaining. Let's see, phone booth. Also, I do know how to hack the game. I know how to, not hack, but edit the files so that I have as much money as I want. Like in my personal file, I started with 100,000 instead of, what, like 10,000? Who the hell builds a prison with like $20,000? That's not a good idea. Oh, damn it, it didn't do it right. Okay. Let's go ahead and have them break down these two walls then. And that should connect it. Damn, I was hoping that wouldn't have been an issue. Because you can pick like, any one of these guys and they'll already probably have to go to the restroom. Yep. Hygiene, clothing, exercise, family. Well, now the families can actually visit, and they'll have a phone in the place here, so they can make calls if they've already eaten. And I'll either... Nah, I need to get rid of this. Dismantle. I need to put another food tray over here at least. One of these things. At least hygiene is easily taken care of. All they gotta do is take a shower. It's no big deal. Where are all my workers? What are they all doing? Okay. How many workers do I have? I know I probably fired a bunch. I only have half. But I'd like to be making at least $1,000 a day. That'll support my ridiculous spending. Hey, the sinks work finally. That's great. Objects. Let's go ahead and put in another cooker. Basically, I'm trying to make it so we can actually properly support the number of people we have. So we can cook enough food for them so we can have enough places for people to work when it comes up to it, because it's already ready. I can start building that stuff and appointing them where they need to be to work. These guys are just finishing up some random little things. So probably tomorrow they'll be able to work. Or maybe the later day. Let's see. Do workshop first. That'll be the easiest one. Deployment. I definitely want a guy in here. Workshop saw and workshop press. It's no problem. These are very expensive items, I believe. Yeah, 1,500. So I need to not go crazy with it. Which one's this? This one's... Let's do the saws on the left. Nope, not there. 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 And... there. Make it so they can have 8 jobs in here that they can do. I'm trying to make sure to leave plenty of space, because they actually, when they're done with it, they put them somewhere. They do really just put them on the ground, but it takes up a lot of space. Every one of these also needs electricity directly connected to it. Let's just go ahead and take care of that now. And we'll probably be not doing too much from here on, because pretty soon I'm at the point where if I spend too much more money, it's going to become a problem. Especially if prisoners keep leaving, because how much do I get per prisoner now? Finance. Looks like 300? No, like $150 each per day. Yeah, that's what I want to say it is. So, if I lose another one, it's going to go down to like $850 or $882 a day. So I need to try to make sure I have prisoners. My other option is to build another section on this cell block here. But if I do that, it could be an issue. Then the place is honestly a little crowded, and I have to buy more staff. Like I said, it just becomes a problem very quickly. Like, it's easier to try to make a lot of money. Like, right now I'm making $1,000 a day, no problem. If I had twice as many prisoners, I would have to have several more staff. A lot of extra stuff. It would just be a big hassle. I can open those doors for them, actually. Oh, they were waiting for the deliveries, that's what it was. I was like, what the hell's taking so long? Yeah, the stuff doesn't magically appear like it used to. Very early in the game, stuff would just pop up when you needed it, really. Like, you pretty much just build the stuff. You wouldn't have to wait for it to deliver. Now you do. So this guy's putting in a workshop press. Yeah, press? Okay. I can go ahead and designate this the room now. I already did that. My mind is not right. Let's see. Work. I'm thinking 3 hours is enough. Well, 4 hours a day is good. So I know for a fact that when they work in the kitchen, they need at least 4 hours there for them to actually finish their job. I think instead of hiring cleaning guys, I'll just go ahead and make that cleaning room next, and they can do that. For the jobs, you use deployment, and you just simply add jobs. There's not supposed to be access there, that's fine. 8 there, 2 there, and the rest will probably be cleaners. Because that's 10, I'll have 4 extra just sitting around. So I guess next I need to build a little... just something little for it, really. I guess somewhere in the middle like this is fine, too. I'll do it over here. It doesn't need to be... It actually needs to be kind of big because the area of the room is what determines how many people can work there, not how many items are in it. Which is pretty stupid, but however they want to do it. Hopefully they put in one of the saws next so they can actually do the job. Because right now they can't work in it if it's a failed room. Just like they won't... Well, I think they would live in a failed cell. Anyways, now they can just walk into the shower. They don't have to go out and around. And now they can just go in and... They can go to the restroom without leaving the shower, technically. Also, I think it counts it as the same monitor area now. Oh. Who comes into the place with a spoon, guy? That was a bad idea. You are stupid. And now you don't get to eat, because that's the entire eating time. So stupid. Yeah, see, one of the guys is already going to get released again. Is this holding enough for all of them? Yeah, okay. So I don't need to build another serving table yet. Like I said, the less money I can spend on stuff, the better. Especially right now. Although, assuming they make all the license plates possible within the 4 hours, they should be making me an extra $1,500 a day. So I'll be making about $2,500 a day. That's already, in 2 days, that's more than I have right now. And that's assuming I don't spend any more money. Yeah, see, now that I Since I changed it, there's no guys here. Since it's one big room now. That place definitely needs 2. Holding cell doesn't need any. The workshop has 1. Visitation has 1. Canteen has 1. The kitchen won't need 1. So I think we're covered pretty good. Although if I put in the cameras, I wouldn't need a guy there in the visitation room. But I really wouldn't be able to reassign him either, because the metal detectors need somebody to be able to go search them and arrest them and stuff. Or lock them down anyways. This guy was sentenced to 3 years for multiple crimes including video game piracy, indie video game piracy, and Indian video game piracy. He likes to steal games. This isn't even an expensive game, it's like $30. And trust me, this is probably one of the better spends. This is like one of the better games for $30. I see a problem already. They are bypassing the bundle detector. And actually, I can't put this here because then it'll, damn, okay. I have to spend some money. If the metal detector gets wet, it will shut off the power. So it's got to have like nothing but drains leading up to it. And then I still have to pray this thing doesn't get wet. Also, I'm going to have to run. Oh, that's right on top of the power line. That's perfect. Alright, pretty soon these guys will start working. There's plenty of sheet metal there. Yeah, they take the sheet metal, they cut it into plates, and then the people will turn the plates into license plates. It's all very fancy. I don't know where you're going. You gotta work here in a minute, guy. Oh, he's got a little while. Anyways, I guess that'll do it for the episode. Next episode, you will get to see them finally start working, hopefully. If we can get some bleach delivered in there really quick. If they can get this in there within the next half hour in the game, we can have this place clean, because holy crap, this place is filthy. I mean, look at this. This is the dirtiest place I've ever seen. So anyways, thank you for watching. My name is JP. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget, if you need to cheat for more money, take in minimum security prisoners and simply upgrade them to maximum security. So again, I'd like to thank you for watching. My name is JP, and I will see you next time with more Prison Architect.